The Irish Spectrum, brought to you by the Galtymore.
We say hello and a very good afternoon this afternoon on the end of the phone line. Lee Lynch. Lee, how are you?
Hello, Gerry. How are you down there in London?
Not too bad. Lee, tell me this. You're probably a legend in the Irish music scene, particularly here in London as well as back in Ireland. You've been off, though, this past quite a while at this stage. I think it must be 2 years with ill health. How are you feeling now?
Actually, Gerry, it's 2 years and 4 months. It'll be almost to the day when I do a little spot next Wednesday night, the 19th. Is it Wednesday the 19th down there for Jim Hennigan and the Emerald Lounge in Holloway Road? Things have been pretty rough, to be honest. Very, very rough, up and down, you know. I had to keep moving in case the devil found out I was dead. I had a quadruple heart bypass, but although bypasses are quite common nowadays, and there's not that great a risk, my problem was that I have no adrenal glands due to a very rare illness I got back in 1976. I got Addison's disease. Now, 4 people in a million get Addison's disease. It's a very rare disease. It's a disease that attacks the adrenal glands, the tiny adrenal glands. President Kennedy had Addison's disease, but they got to him in time and saved his adrenal glands.
Right.
The late Diana Dors, the actress, she had Addison's disease, but they got to her in time as well. Unfortunately, back in 1976, they didn't get to me in time at all. I was gone practically before they discovered it was Addison's disease I had.
Right.
But they pulled me through on artificial adrenaline steroids, which has kept me alive for the last 18 years. But when I was about to have this bypass operation, the surgeons discovered that I was on double the dose of steroids that I should have been on, for some reason, which left it practically impossible to operate at that time until they balanced out the dosage. And it was a bit of an up and down for a year, you know. I had the operation 1 year and 4 months ago, actually, Gerry, but it was touch and go, to be honest. But I'm pretty fighting fit again. As I say, I've just got back from a run round the field in the rain, so the brain is quite affected, I think. But I enjoyed it, you know.
But physically, you're getting there, Lee.
Physically, I'm getting there.
Well, are you hoping to actually go back on the road now, Lee, after the appearance on Wednesday night in the Emerald Lounge of the Lord?
Well, after the illness, Gerry, I just went like a complete hermit. No phones, no Irish papers, no music whatsoever for the first time in 30 years, which is very strange. I hadn't a clue what was going on in the music business. And it's only just recently I've been getting messages sifting through, and just recently when I was feeling better and getting a bit fitter, I started playing music and listening to some of the songs I'd half finished before my illness. And I see that I've got the makings of a country album there as well, you know. And the voice, I hope the voice is still there. I'm sure it is. It's the longest break I've ever had in over 30 years, you know. But I'm looking forward to Wednesday night. A lot of the lads are turning up, and I'm going to enjoy myself and see what happens. But there is talk of a band being put on the road, and once it's in your blood, Gerry, I think you'll always do it. I'll go back and see what happens. I think I'm going to enjoy myself, actually.
Well, it's sort of a disease. You never get it out of your system.
No. Once you've got it, well, that's all I've ever done, you know, all my life. A singer is what I always wanted to be, and that's what I am.
Well, Lee, you've done quite a number of things. I mean, at one stage you were the lead singer of the Royal Show Band.
Yeah, about 1971, I think I went back when Brendan Boyer left the Royal to form the Big Eight and went to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I went over to Waterford, and I was with the Royal for about 9 months. It was quite good, but I returned to do my own thing back here. And as soon as I got back to London, I was chosen to represent Ireland in Bulgaria, Sofia, in an international song contest, and that was 1973, and I won the Song of the Year award with my own composition, The Love in My Woman's Eyes, which that was very good for me as well, you know.
Well, you've certainly done quite a lot, as well as actually just singing and with bands and forming bands and all the rest of it. I mean, you've been a successful songwriter.
Oh yeah, I love songwriting. I've written for various artists, Foster Allen, Dickie Rock, Daniel, Margot, Joe Dolan, various artists, you know. Even the bold Jim Ed Houston, if you're out there listening, Jim, very nice version of Love Me or Leave Me you've got out there at the moment. Jim has just recorded one of my songs, Love Me or Leave Me. I think you've got it there, actually.
Yes, we do, yes.
And, I've just, as I say, Gerry, I've just took out the first time I've turned radios on or anything like that, just recently. And I've been listening to bits and pieces of songs that I've half written. And I said, oh, yeah, to get together. So that's occupying my mind at the moment, you know.
Well, Lee, listen, we're fortunately have got to leave you. We wish you every success, and well, back to being as successful as ever, if not more so than you were on the road. And glad to hear you're on the road, certainly to almost 100% medically fit anyway. And we're looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday.
Thank you, Gerry, and lots of thanks to all the people who remembered me when I was ill, and I hope to see you all down there at the Emerald Lounge next Wednesday night. Thanks, Gerry. God bless you.
Lee, thank you indeed. Lovely to talk to you again.
Bye.
She's a nice little girl and I love her like a friend. But the shotgun's out, Paddy's on the move again.
Oh, undoubtedly one of the great names of the music scene. You know Lee Lynch, yeah?
I know very well, yes.
One of the great names
He
of the years.
is a great guy, wonderful guy.
And we wish him every success. And let's hope it's a wing-dinger of a night this Wednesday. And let's hope we see him around the circuit very, very shortly.
I hope he gets a good club, because it should be a good night. We're all going down there too.
Oh, you're down there as well?
I'm down there as well.
Right. Mighty stuff. It's going to be a heck of a night at that rate of going.